card, and as you can see that my camera is focused on this chart. So this is basically a chart on amazing animals. This is a mind map. It's by me, Prerna, as you can see. This is the front page and the back page is this. So I'm going to be explaining all about it in detail. So let's start. So first I'm going to tell you about habitat. It's over here. The place where an animal lives, feeds and reproduces is called its habitat. Suppose like we live in homes, but all animals don't have homes. They live under the trees or anywhere. Rabbits live in burrows. Lions and tigers live under the trees. So that's their home, permanent home. Even though it seems a bit weird, but as we are humans, that's why we live in homes. So the animal reproduces in that area too, in their home, and it also feeds in its home. It eats its food in its home. So that's called a habitat. So for animals, habitat is always natural. Some animals like pet dogs or pet cats have cages or homes or something. But we're talking about wild animals here. So it's a natural home. Now I'm going to be telling you about adaptation. The process in which animals adapt to their surroundings is called as adaptation. So suppose if there's a polar bear. So if you shift its position to only a bit warmer, and make it stay there forever. So it will adapt, not too warmer. I'm telling about only a bit. So if you make it shift there, then it might feel a bit challenging for the polar bear, but still it will adapt because it's still cold. So that's called adaptation. Now, based on habitat, animals are classified into two main categories that are aquatic and terrestrial. The animals that live in water are called as aquatic animals, and animals that live on land are called as terrestrial animals. So, basically this means that the animals that swim and live in water and which in their home is in water are called aquatic animals, whereas the animals that live on land, move on land and sleep and make their home on land are called terrestrial animals. Now, animals are also classified into amphibians, aerial and arboreal animals. So, amphibians. Animals that live on both land and water are called as amphibians. For example, frogs. Animals that live on or spend most of their time on trees are called as arboreal animals. For example, monkeys. Then, aerial animals are the animals that spend most of their time in the air. So they are called as aerial animals. So this basically means that animals that live both on land and in water are called as amphibians. So frogs can swim in water and stay on land too. Aerial arboreal animals means that animals that live on trees and spend most of their time on trees. Aerial animals means the animals that can fly in the air and spend most of their time in it. So that's called as aerial animals, for example, birds. Now I'm going to be telling you how do animals move. So first, there are different types of body parts which animals move with. So first one's the limbs. Terrestrial animals use limbs to move, usually to hop, like grasshoppers. Grasshoppers have powerful hind limbs which help them to hop. So that's why they're called as grasshoppers. So next one is scales. So snakes have scales to move. The scales provide them grip to move. So basically in this I'm telling that snakes and many more animals have scales. So it's on the bottom of their body and it provides strong grip to move. So next is the fins, which is over here. Fins of fishes. Fishes have fins to move in the water. So the fins, they help them to swim properly. They also direct where the water should be going with their fins. Wings, which is the last one over here. Birds have wings to move. They flap their wings in the air and fly in the air too. We're done with that. Now I'm going to be telling you about eating habits of animals. Herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous are three eating habits of animals. So let's start off with herbivorous. It's over here, as you can see, herbivorous. Animals that eat only plants and leaves are called as herbivorous. For example, rabbits. So this means that the animals that eat only plants and not even the flesh of other animals are called as herbivores. But it's different in carnivores. Animals that eat only flesh of other animals, they don't eat plants. So they are called as carnivores. Now here examples of herbivores are rabbits, and here examples of carnivores are lions. Now in herbivores, they have thick lips and long tongues, and then they have broad and flat teeth to grind the food. In carnivores, they have canines. Now, in omnivores, it's a bit different. Well, omnivores is a combination of herbivores and carnivores, which means that they can eat both meat and flesh, both meat and plants. Okay, so they have both teeth, so they have broad and flat teeth too, and they also have canines. So examples of them are bears. Now I'm going to tell you about what we learned in short. What we learned. So, amazing animals. In the middle, we learned about habitat and adaptation, two main habitats that are terrestrial and aquatic, then aerial, amphibians, and arboreal. Animals move with limbs, scales, wings, and fins. Herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores, and examples of all. So that's my concept map, and this is the end. So I hope you liked it. You can take a good look at it if you want once. This is the first page. This is the second page. So I hope you like this video, and you can take some reference from this chart here, and it will help you a lot. Bye! Please like, share, and subscribe.